Fuck, I'm late. Alright, let's fucking... Am I in focus? Fuck knows. Is this gonna be in the way too much? I don't know, maybe. Probably not. We'll see. Everything is crushing my skull. Hello, you festive, beautiful people. Today's video is an appreciative one. We're going to be looking at Black Christmas. No, not that one. Not that one either. Yes, that one. The good one. Alright, I actually haven't seen this film until it was time for me to make a video about it today. Although for years I have been wanting to give it a go, and I am very disappointed in myself for not watching it years ago. I've heard people say that this film is the first proper slasher film, before they were even called slasher films, and yes, that is correct. The atmosphere and the cinematography is amazing. The concept of this film is fun and unique, even if you try to look past the copious amounts of slasher films and horror concepts that exist today. I love Black Christmas. In case it's been a while, or you've never seen this film, allow me to put on my recapping hat, this isn't it, and tell you all the wonderful horrors that occur within this film. A house of sorority girls celebrate Christmas together, and we see straight away that our killer is in and around the house, scheming. One of the girls, Claire, goes up to her room to go to bed, and surprise, surprise, the killer is in her closet. And this is where we get our first kill already, about 10 minutes into the film. This is the one that everyone knows, or rather the imagery of the one that everyone knows. Hell, it's on the poster. It's the one where Claire is in the rocking chair with a clear plastic bag over her head that was used to, you know. The next thing that happens in the film is the rest of the characters starting to try and look for her, but the killer has already put her body up in the attic, and I don't know how he managed that, but he did it. But the visual is really cool. It's also really eerie that Claire's friends are looking for her, reporting her absence to the police, all the while she's up in the attic, dead. I do love this concept so much. The killer is right under their nose, just moving around the house, picking people off by one, but because you don't automatically assume people are dead, what reason would you have to think they're dead? I'm speaking about the characters. Anyway, John Saxon is in this film playing a police officer. Again. Well, technically Elm Street was the second time, regardless though his addition is a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. The killer picks more and more people off, notably the house mother and two other girls, the latter is towards the end of the film. I also really goddamn enjoy the final girl in this film, Jess, who is one of the sorority girls in the house. She is also pregnant with her boyfriend, but doesn't want to tell him to begin with, and even when she does, he is not supportive of her decision to not keep the baby, as she wants to get an abortion.
I'm gonna have an abortion.
You can't make a decision like that. You haven't even asked me.
I guess some things never change, do they? Hate to get political, but abortion isn't a man's decision. She is also very worried about the weird phone calls the house keeps getting, and the best part about this is combined with the fact that there is a killer in the house that we know of, and the characters don't. The phone calls are also coming from the house that they are received in. What did Hitchcock say? Something along the lines of, "You put a bomb under the table, show it to the audience, well, the characters don't know it's there." That sounded more like Winston Churchill than Hitchcock. I do love this film, and there is maybe some level of subtext about men controlling women's lives, although maybe that is a bit of a reach, but you know I do love to reach for things. Right. All but one of the victims in the film are women. The exception is the police officer who was supposed to be on house watch if he wasn't too busy being dead. But the rest of the victims are all unsuspecting women. Granted, it is a female sorority house, but the beginning of the film makes it all the more targeted, since Billy, the killer who lives in the attic or whatever, makes very sexual and deranged comments over the phone. I haven't actually found any relevant articles or essays exploring the peculiar feminist nature of this film. I did tell you it's a reach, so I guess I'll just have to do it myself. Alright, there isn't too much layering to this, but the fact that Jess rejects what her boyfriend wants her to do and decides that she does not want the baby is how you write a strong female character. She doesn't care what he wants, she knows she doesn't want the baby and that's enough for her. She doesn't need the approval of any man. And this is all done gracefully without spamming it in your face. Hey, we have strong female characters, you like us, right? Another layer of her character is that she is supportive to her housemates and is indeed worried where the hell Claire even is. Regardless of this, when Jess finds out the caller is from the house that she's currently in, and not only that, but he's a killer, instead of running to safety for selfish reasons, she goes upstairs to check on her friends as she doesn't realize they're dead. Stupid decision, but it is selfless. Her trust for her boyfriend also immediately drops when he randomly appears around the house looking for her, and the police also suspect that he is the killer. He isn't. And she fights him off out of fear. So she actually has all the things that make a final girl superior in every way. And this was before the trope of the final girl even existed. No. Fuck John Carpenter's Halloween. Fuck Texas Chainsaw Massacre, even though it was in the same year. Fuck Psycho, even though it was 14 years prior. This is the original slasher film. This is the film that set the stage for all the things I love about slasher films. I love it. I love it so much. You can't tell me different. Anyway, it's a good film. It's a good slasher film. Go give it a gander. Merry fucking Christmas. My fucking ears. Happy holidays.